it's me, Marie. I'm wearing Mickey Mouse socks. Let's make a video. Everyone has their parents or like friends tell them this about college is so different, or like you need to know this or you need to know that. But these are things from my personal experience that I wish I had known, or I didn't believe people when they told me. So welcome to what you actually need to know about college. Number one, your first roommate is probably not going to be your best friend ever. You know, everyone like goes into college thinking that their first roommate is gonna be like their best friend, and which is fine, and like it's possible, but more than likely it's going to be someone that you're kind of friends with and you guys like each other, but then you're going to find your actual friend group and people that you're going to want to live with in the future. Because it's just really hard to go into college and decide that the person that you've been randomly, or maybe not so randomly, selected to live with is going to be the person that you're going to want to continue to live with for the next 4 years. I know in my case, I thought that, and I thought I was gonna live with my roommate all through college. Now I have a group of friends that I happen to meet, and they're the people that I know I want to live with. Who you should be friends with though is your RA, because you are going to have to go to your RA and ask for things like toilet paper, or if you have a roommate issue. At my school, they'll give out like condoms and Plan B, and like if you're not friends with your RA, first of all, any of those conversations is going to be awkward. And second of all, it's just nice to know that the person who can help you out when you're having any kind of dorm issue that you're comfortable with. Because if you're not comfortable with them, then you're less likely to go to them for any kind of issue. Speaking of dorms, making your dorm kind of cozy and comfortable is definitely an aid against homesickness. So like I have all of these things up here. I have this like picture of a bunch of my best friends from home. I have a painting that I did. I have all of these. I've got my favorite blankets, stuffed animals, like anything you can do to make your dorm not necessarily cluttered, but well decorated and not feel like a brick prison cell. That will definitely help you, because I've had a lot of people come into my room and be like, wow, it's so nice in here, like it's so comfortable. I'm like, yeah, because I live here. Don't be that person who has like one poster on your wall. I mean, unless you're into that, it's probably just gonna make you sad, because these walls are not your friend. Housing is scary and weird to figure out. At my school, they have this housing process where the lower your number is, like the sooner you can get in line to claim your housing for the next year. Housing can be competitive. It's also just like scary to figure out. Even when you're out of the dorms, then you have to like find a house or apartment nearby. It's just a stressful process, and that's not something I ever thought about coming into college. I was like, yeah, you get in a dorm. Yeah, you get a house. Like it's complicated and you're gonna wanna think about it. Your advisor is there to like make sure everything's going well. Like you're the one who's gonna have to figure out your major, the classes you want to take. You're probably gonna have to sign up for your classes on your own, and then go to your advisor and be like, yeah, this is what I want, that's what I want. And they'll like be like, okay, you're good, and they'll send you on your way. It's not like high school when you go into your advising office and they're like, you should take this class and you should take this class. Like you go in and you're like, this is a schedule that I'm gonna sign up for, this is my major. And they're like, good job. Speaking of classes, you're probably gonna have an 8 a.m. Like people say to avoid them, everyone's like, oh, don't take an 8 a.m. in college. You're probably gonna have to at some point. Like, they're not great, but also they're not gonna kill you. You just, if that's the class you have to sign up for, sign up for it. Another thing is, get sleep. Like, go to bed. College is weird because there's no one telling you to go to bed. Like, yeah, maybe there's quiet hours in your dorm where you like can't be making noise after 11 or something. But no one's like coming in and telling you like time to go to bed. So sometimes you might be up until like 12:30 and then look at the clock and be like, oh my god, it's 12:30. What? Go to sleep. And also, in the same vein, you're gonna drink coffee. Like everyone thinks they're not going to, and everyone does. I hate coffee. I'm a barista, but I think coffee's gross. And every now and then I find myself getting coffee, because sometimes you need it. Do not skip your classes. Like you can. No one's stopping you. And sometimes you'll get like a few skips per class, you know? A professor will be like, yeah, you can miss this class 2 times and it won't affect your grade. In college, you don't have the same classes every day like you do in high school. Things are a lot more condensed, so if you miss a day, you're kind of screwed. Your grades also might be based on like 2 or 3 exams and your attendance. So if you skip class. It's not like, oh, you can just make up the homework assignment and get a grade for it. Some classes, it might just be exams or projects. So like, don't skip. Try to not buy your books from the bookstore. Like sometimes it's unavoidable. Like I had a class where there was a course pack that was literally written by the professor and you can't get that anywhere else. But if you can get your books on like Amazon, or if you're an art student like me and you can go buy your paints from like a craft store or something, do that instead. Get good snacks. Like you are going to be in your dorm for a lot of time and you're gonna get hungry. So get like good stuff. Get like fruit and like nuts and crackers and actual sustenance. Don't just get like junk food that you can eat all the time. Cause like, okay, junk food's good. Like you're gonna want some. You only need like 3 pairs of shoes. 2 maybe. You need a comfy pair. You need a pair for weather if you live somewhere where there's gonna be a lot of rain or snow. And then if you want, a cute pair. I have more shoes than I need. This is a fact. Don't be me. But also, don't dress like comfy every day. I mean, obviously, people don't care as much in college. You could wear sweatpants if you want, but it's gonna like take a toll on your like mental health, because the more days that I dress like comfy, like in sweats and a plain t-shirt, like the more I just feel gross. So, I mean, do what you want, but I find it helpful to have like 1 or 2 days a week where I dress up a little bit nicer and do my makeup a little bit better. And it just like helps me to feel like I'm not just like going to class, coming home, blah, blah. Like it just helps your self-esteem a little bit. Hats are good too. Hats are great. I have lots of hats, as you can see, and I also have a lot of beanies too. They're great because you don't have to do your hair. If you have to take that 8 a.m. class, put on a hat. You're gonna be fine. No one cares. You can wear hats now. It's not high school anymore, you know? Hats are good. Get some hats. Don't forget to shower. I don't know why this is a thing I've noticed, especially freshmen. Like, the people will just forget to shower. Like, don't. Please shower. I don't know if it's because, like, you're in a dorm and maybe you don't have a shower in your room, so you don't think about it, but, like, just clean yourself. Okay, number 1 thing about college that I also didn't believe when people told me: nobody cares. Nobody cares what you look like. You can wear those sweats if you want. Nobody's gonna judge you for them. I know I said earlier dress nice, but that's for you. Nobody else cares what you look like. Don't have to wear makeup every day. Being in college has definitely helped me to create like a simpler routine, so I'm not doing full face like I was in high school, and I have like easier ways to do my hair and stuff, because nobody really cares what you look like, and nobody is judging you at all, ever. You can dress up, you can dress down, except do not wear your lanyard around your neck. Everyone will know you're a freshman. You don't look great. And there are better ways to carry your keys, like a little wrist strap or something, or just like a plain keychain. Around your neck is not, like, it's just not functional. Don't do that. That's the one thing people will care about. Don't wear your lanyard around your neck, kids. Alright, and that's all I have for you. So this has been things you really need to know about college. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have other tips for people who are going into college, leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you think, or let me know if you disagree with any of my tips. I'm not an expert on college, I just go to one. So these are things from my own personal experience. If you disagree, let me know. Maybe I'm wrong. Thanks for watching. Bye!